Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Pete. This is my Dare to Win save with Blackburn Rovers. Currently in the Premier League. Going quite well in the Premier actually. The second game of this episode is going to be against Man City in the Premier. And as you can see, a draw or a win and we should be champions again. So you could, well, see a trophy lift. First part of the episode is going to be Champions League. And exactly what I didn't want came true. Sorry, that's scouting, not schedule. We drew Man City. And if we beat Man City, we get Liverpool in the semi-final. So it's a tough road in. But let me go over the last games. So you were last with us for the Bilbao games. We comfortably beat them 10-2 on aggregate. Then we beat Leicester 3-1. Cruised to that. Well played by the team completely. And then Villa, we did a really professional job on Villa throughout the game. Never in doubt. Played really well. We then drew Man City in the Champions League. First leg. We went 1-0 down early on. And Man City were looking a bit special. They were causing us no end of problems. And then out of the blue, Erling Haaland decided to take out, I think it was Mokoena, who Mokoena beat him in the air, won the ball, and then as they were chasing the ball out, Haaland just decided to go two-footed into the back of him. Sent off, and that changed the game. I immediately put my team to attacking. We got 3 quick goals then before half-time. Man City came out after half-time, looked a bit juicy again, a bit up for it, so we went back to being positive. And yeah, we comfortably beat them 5-1. I thought it was a good opportunity to put the tie beyond doubt. 5-1 up, should be straightforward, doesn't mean it's going to be. So we're here today then, Man City Blackburn, second leg of the quarter-final. Okay, no real changes to the team. Ikoliks in goal with Elliotson, Mokoena, Cerceda and Ferrioli across the back 4. Watson, Serda, Menino is our midfield trio. Almada, Calamaya, Lucas up front. Lucas, 39 goals again this season. I think he's got over 20 in the league as well. He's done everything I wanted him to do. Yeah, he's got 21 in the league, 14 in the Champions League. We've just beaten with the 5-1 win over Man City in the last leg. We've set a new record for goals scored in a single season in Champions League again. The previous holders of that was us. When we won it, we scored 40, and I think this time we scored 45. Of course, the 10 goals against Atletico Bilbao in the last round really made that a bit more comfortable than what it was. And we didn't expect to beat Man City 5-1 either, did we? So, you know, there's 15 goals there that have given us the opportunity to break that record. So that's good. We've got to see this through. That's all it is. This is a game where we just, I mean, I don't mind losing 1 or 2-0. Don't want to lose 1 or 2-0, but, you know, worst case scenario, I don't mind that. I'd like to try and get some of that out of this game as we've got the Premier League game against them afterwards, which is really, really important to us. We desperately need to win that. And like I said, a draw or a win in the next game, Man City in the league. And I'm pretty sure, unless my maths has deteriorated in the last couple of hours, I'm pretty sure we should win the league with a draw or a win. But let's get this one out of the way first. Okay, we've been playing, Calamai, that was a nice effort. Been playing really well. Players are going, they're really hitting form again at just the right time. We had that little bit of a dip against Liverpool and Tottenham in the league and then the FA Cup, but we've come back all guns firing. We've built our morale up. We're going really well. Ikoliks been superb in goal. I mean, I can't fault any of the players. You know, Ferrio, and there's Mokoena, near post corner, and scores the goal, which puts us 1-0 up. That's 6-1 on aggregate. Surely that has to be the end of this. That has to be us in the semi-finals. Liverpool are awaiting us. Well, Liverpool have got to win, of course. I think, did they win? No, they're playing today. As we play, they're playing. They were, I think, 3-0 or 3-something up. I'm not sure. I can't remember, to be honest. But they are playing the opposition today, and I really hope, not because I hate Liverpool, because I'm a Liverpool supporter in real life. I don't want to play English teams in Europe. I really don't. I mean, here we are. We've got Man City here, Liverpool there in the next round, if we see this through, which we should do now, let's be honest. And if that's the case, then we could even draw Everton in the final. So our last 3 games in the Champions League could all be against English opposition, which isn't something I really wanted for the Champions League. And they've got to go back. That's fair enough. I'm not going to argue with that. 1-1. Like I said, I don't want to lose. We've got the big game is the next. I mean, even if we lose the next game, I think we've got to be nigh on favourites to retain the Premier League for the 3rd consecutive season, which is a first for me in this game. I've won it twice on a trot before with other teams, but I've never ever managed to win 3 consecutive Premier League titles. And to be honest, I've never yet been able to retain a European Cup. So if we win the European Cup this season, who knows? We might stay with Blackburn another season and see if we can achieve that. But I've been here so long, I really, really would like a fresh challenge, to be honest. But we'll see how it goes. You know, the season. I might even end the save after this season. And that's well held by Nick. You know, it's been going, what's this? This is our 13th season, I think, in the save. I mean, I don't mind doing another. I'm enjoying the game. It would just be nice to have a fresh challenge. Chelsea and Newcastle jobs are both available. The Chelsea job's just been taken by, and we're 2-1 down. That's a little bit of a worry. Just coming up to half-time. Like I said in the last game, Man City looked well up for it until Haaland got sent off. And it was disappointing then. Well, it wasn't for them because they were so good. But yeah, we then went on and absolutely took it to them. And I'm hoping that's enough to see us through. It's 6-3 now, so it's not beyond doubt. You know, not. Oh, he is on. Why are we doing this? But yeah, me and Blackburn. It's been a cracking save, don't get me wrong, it really has, but it'd be nice to have a change. It really would. Let's see how we go second half. We need to maintain this. I think the way the morale thing works is that the aggregate win counts over the one leg defeat. Because I know, like, if you go 3-1 up in a second leg on aggregate and you praise them, it works. You know, whereas if you're only 1-0 up and and there you go, there's an equaliser from Lucas. Bit of shoddy defending by Man City there, and Lucas pounced on it. I'm hoping he's going to start smashing them in again because he's been very wasteful. And in the first leg, up until the sending off, he'd had 2 chances that he squandered. But without Haaland being sent off, mind, I think it would have been a different game. I think we were struggling, to say the least. So we're 50 odd minutes in. It's 2-2 on aggregate on the night. It's 7-3. 2-2 on aggregate on the night. What am I on about? It's 2-2 on the night. 7-3 on aggregate. So we've got our 4-goal lead again. And here's Calamai coming again. We are a better second half team, by the way, guys. So I'm expecting this to... Lucas, cracking save by the keeper. Thought we had a sniff of a penalty there when the ball went out to the wide left. But obviously it went back to Lucas, and then the ref played the advantage for that. And there's another header off the bar. Foden gets it clear. I thought he was going to be injured today. I thought they said he was a doubt. Well, perhaps that's a bit of kidology in the game. Who knows? We're 65 minutes in. I'm thinking now about resting my top players for the next game. And that's what I'm going... I'll play this highlight. Every time I click pause to do that, it plays an highlight. And I thought that had gone in. So we are literally... We could throw the game away here, guys. But we've got a big game coming up. So Lucas is off, Fox is on. Granger's definitely coming on for Calamai, and I'm going to pick Reina, who's injured, isn't coming on. Okay, so we've got Suseda struggling, Palello for him, Joffrey for Watson, and Menino for Eduardo. Job done. 5 substitutes on 70 minutes. No injuries, please. And let's just see this game through now. It's 2-2, 7-3. I'm going to try a little bit of well, not yet. I'm not, because yet again... Once the highlight's gone, whether they score or not, I'm going to try the praise just to see, because it's 2-2, and that's a cracking goal. Oh my word, Almada. That is quality. So I'm going to praise anyway. Unfortunately, that is just 3-2 on the night. So I just want to prove that the praise does work in the second leg for 2 goals up. I do little experiments through the games. What a finish by Alma. Oh, it took a deflection. I think it was going in anyway. The little chip was going to work, whether it had gone in this corner or the corner it went in. So we praised the guys, and it looks a lot of green and a few red faces there. Maybe it hasn't come up yet as a praise. We'll see. And Man City are trying to get back on terms here. They're 8-3 down. 8-3 down, Man City. That's something you don't hear a lot of, isn't it? And Granger through to Fox, who plays a lovely ball over the back, but Almada maybe lacking a bit of pace there. And we're playing really well today. I have to be honest. We've And I do like the red socks, and that's wide. I think the red socks add something to our away kit. Normally it's all red if you remember, but I guess for some reason we're allowed to play our normal colours in this game. And there's Mokoena driving into the midfield, plays it out wide to Ellets, and Granger, new boy, he's doing really well. Great, and Fox, that's another challenge, and the ref's not giving anything for that. Just make sure Fox doesn't get sent off. Nice tidying up by Joffrey, and yeah, we're playing well. We've got control of the game. Granger, good winning header there, getting above the full-back, which bodes well for the future. Mokoena's began, they're in again here, and that's a challenge, and they've scored an equaliser, so that's 3-3. I still think we should have had a free kick on Fox at the other end. I'm not quite sure what the referee was thinking there. There was no advantage to us at all because Man City took control of the ball. And here I thought that would be given as a penalty, but he did enough to put the defender off, and Hendricks slotted it home. Again, 3-3 on the day. I'll take it. We're not over yet. It's not finished with. And I've totally lost track of where my little experiment went because we've just had highlight after highlight, and I haven't been able to see if the faces changed with the squad team up, so maybe there's a lesson. But anyway, we need to hold on to this. We definitely don't want to lose. And that's a ball back from Mokoena all the way back to ikoliks. Mokoena again, obviously looking for most passes in a season by a Blackburn player. Granger, lovely ball over the top for Fox. He's through, and we'll take that all day. Granger, Fox, go away, referee. Go away. These are two kids. That was a cracking piece of play. Thank you very much. And there you see it again. Granger to Fox. This is a partnership that's only going to get better. And Fox, what a finish. He doesn't score easy goals. Everything he touches is a quality goal. Do you know what I mean? It's Mokoena. Granger, he's onside. Lovely. Made out he's going to run across the defender and then turned at the last minute to run onto the ball. Absolutely fantastic. And if we can come out of this with a 4-3 win, which we have, that would do nicely. So it's Liverpool in the next leg. That's how you win two-legged quarterfinals. We have to shake Haaland's hand because his sending off in the first leg made it possible. And yeah, we're playing Liverpool. They won 3-1 against Porto in the first leg, 2-0 second leg, so it's Liverpool in the semi-final. We'll be back in a few seconds for the Man City game. Second game of the episode, then Man City away. If we win today, we're Premier League champions. I believe a draw is also good enough. Got one injury in Serda midfield, so that's going to be Trifkovic who's coming in there, and Reina is fitter than, so I always put my injured guys to the bottom, and I try not to pick the bottom players because they're there for a reason. Quartiru, by the way, has just come to me. He wants a fresh challenge. He wants away. I don't want to lose him, so I said I'd let him go for a reasonable price come in. His reply was, that's all well and good, but what do you consider to be a reasonable price? And we've agreed £215 million, so I don't envisage him going anywhere anytime soon because they're going to have to now make that offer to get him. So that's where we're at. So anyway, team today, ikoliks in goal, Ellets and Mokoena, Cerceda and Ferrioli across the back four with Watson, Trifkovic in for the injured Cerceda's a midfield defender, and Menino in midfield. Almada and Calamai out wide with Lucas up front. So pretty much unchanged, as it usually is. Here we go. I've had a team meeting. We told the guys that first time ever I've gone positive on a team meeting rather than sort of playing it down, and everybody was up for it, which is good. So Haaland's going to be back in for them today. This is going to be a tough game. I mean, they give us a game when they were down to 10 men. They made a feast of it, or a fist of it rather, last time out in a Champions League second leg, even though the tie was probably well beyond them. And yeah, today is going to be a tough one. We need to, I think it's comfortable anyway. I mean, even if we lose today, it's only prolonging it. We've got a few easy games coming in, or coming up, not coming in. So yeah, we're passing it around nicely here. Mokoena still determined to get most passes in a season. I sure hope it goes to a midfield or an attacking player. It's not going to be an attacking player, is it? But it could be a midfield player. Trifkovic tried to slot one through there, but it was cut out. Ferrioli cut that out, and it's all a little bit 50-50 in the middle. Then a long ball out wide. And this is, look, I tried to sign Ramsbottom, stupid money, and ikoliks makes a cracking save. Yeah, I had a couple of bids on Ramsbottom, but he went for over 100 and something million, and I haven't got that sort of money. Because we've qualified for Champions League next season, I've got something like a £50 million transfer budget with a £3.5 million wage budget. So we haven't got monster money to spend. And this is why if Criteria gets 200 odd million, then we can maybe challenge for some ready to play players. Do you know what I mean? At the minute, we're just signing youngsters for the future, and we develop them ourselves. On that note, we've just completed the intake. I watched the game. I think I mentioned it in the last game. A couple of good players, Ramos and that. We've signed, I think it's 11 youth players from this year's intake that have potential. So that's really good. And one of last year's or the years before, he's 17 now. So yeah, one of our previous intakes had just been put in the top 50 wonder kids. I think he's about 20th or something. So well happy with that. He's a midfield player as well, defensive midfield player, which is important for the way I play. And 1-0 up. We could be seeing a trophy lift here, guys. Let's keep it going. We could become the champions of England again, and what a fitting way to win it by beating Man City at the Etihad. And Lucas with a cracking header. I didn't see who that was. It was injured. I seen it up here, but I sort of half ignored it. And everybody looks okay to me. Menino, he's not coming off today. I know we got Liverpool in a few days' time in the semi-final, and they were 2-0 up. Mokoina at the back post. I'm taking it. 2-0. It's coming home, and it is home. This will be the third season on the trot that the trophy is sat in our cabinet, and let's have it. $2-0 on the day. Maybe a little. Oh no, I think we're shading it always. In fairness, better passing, better shots on target, and a better XG. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. Let's really screw it down tough here. We're 2-0 up. I'm gonna come straight in. I'm not, because we've now got a highlight, and that's well headed clear. They've learnt from the first half on our corners and set pieces. We're very good set piece. It pays. Just get the tallest guys you can get, guys. If you can sign tall players, you're going to be a threat from all set pieces. I'm a threat from throw-ins, free kicks, corners, and it's just because I've got the tallest players I can buy with decent heading as well. I know a lot of people say it's all about the one stat, but it's not. The stats wouldn't be there if they weren't important in each in their own way. We're going to make some substitutions now. I'm probably going to make quite a few. Menino needs to come off because he was struggling a little bit, Eduardo. I'm going to bring Trifkovic off as well and put Joffrey up there. He doesn't normally play there. Calamai's coming off for Granger. And Lucas is coming off for Sean Fox to give him and I want to play Criteria because he's been absolutely fantastic servant for the club, and if he is going to leave at the end of this season, he should be on the pitch when we lift a trophy. We're 2-0 up with 19 minutes to go now. Let's hope we haven't thrown this away with the substitutions, and that's well and wide. This is looking good. They're looking threatening, but they haven't really looked threatening, if that makes sense. Their approach play looks threatening, but I haven't seen anything where I've really thought, oh my gosh, that was close. So we've got the 5 subs on, and I'm just thinking now I wanted to take Ferrioli off, but hey-oh. So, last 3 minutes. ikoliks, long ball up. We don't ever play a long ball. Granger tried to get there but couldn't. Joffrey plays it back to Watson, through to Fox. Fox has done his man. Fox is through on goal. What a way to win the title with a Fox goal. 3-0 on the day. The youngster Fox has come on and scored the goal that makes it beyond doubt. I would like to say the winning goal. It's the icing on the cake. A youngster here, he done his man, turned him well, got through, and a lovely little dink over the goalie. Give him the eyes. The goalie went to his right, and he just dinked it over him to his right. The goalie's left. Absolutely fantastic. And look at this, guys. This is a fitting end to the season for sure. Triple winners of the Premier League. Wow. Never envisaged this save going this way, guys. When it was tough down at Hereford, when it was tough at Blackburn in the first couple of seasons. Although the first full season I thought we did well, we finished well above target, and it's just gone on from there. If you remember on the first season, I couldn't believe I didn't get the sack, but I think it was because I had a good start and a bad finish, and then we had a bad and then a bad start and a good finish kept us in the game. And yeah, absolutely fantastic. Here we are, Premier League champions, triple winners, to go along with our 4 Carabao Cups. And yeah, what more can we do, guys? What more can we do? And that is just absolutely fantastic. I tried different things every time that we win, just to see what the difference is. Domination. You've won 3 consecutive top division league titles. 86 points. Am I chuffed? You bet I am. What a result. And at Man City as well, which makes it even sweeter. We've now got Champions League Liverpool. We're not actually going to do the first leg, guys. I don't think. Blackburn do the double. That's because we won Shield at the start of the season. Community Shield, isn't it, or something they call it these days? Yeah. Board delighted, of course they are. Morgan enters England Hall of Fame. Oh, there's a result you don't get every day, isn't it, eh? And we've 3rd straight division title. Absolutely fantastic. Board happy. All of these guys have been here for so long. There's not many teams that don't have a turnaround of players like we've had. So there you go, guys. We're champions. Club vision's going to be a lot of green, I imagine. And as you can see, we've got quite a few targets this season. We've ticked all the boxes. So let's have a quick look at the schedule. Okay, so we've got Liverpool at home next. I'm not going to do that game. Or am I? No, I'm not. The league's won, so there's no need to do the league games. I'm going to run the risk that we're going to beat Liverpool and there'll be a Champions League final. Okay? If we don't, it's going to mess this up, because the plan is we do the second leg of Liverpool and then the final. Reality, because it's Liverpool, we're going to do the second leg of Liverpool and then we'll finish off with Newcastle in the season review. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget that big thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you soon. Thank you very much.